Hey, it's Ed here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios your price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 30-minute time frame and looking at these previously, at least previously, the main scenario in which again we had this move coming down from the highs of around 25.2k to as an A wave with 5 waves in it, as 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into a third, fourth and a fifth. Then 3 wave pull back here into B wave, and now we would be looking for that C wave here somewhere. Now originally again the main idea would be that C wave would be a 1-to-1 in price and in time. That is the basic target that we have. Now if we are looking at some of the targets here as well, we could be looking for some kind of third wave here. Now the original idea was that we had this as 1, 2, and I've still got labeled it that way, but again now today we have already crossed this 1-to-1 in time. This red vertical line here that is pivoted again from the start to wave 1 to 2. You can see that this is comparing the size of wave 1 to wave 3, and at the moment we have already reached more time used for that wave 3. So that is again some kind of signal for us that maybe this count is not right. Maybe there is something else that we are missing. But what that is, I'm not quite sure. There is also other possibility with very similar structure in here locally, where we would have this as a wave 1 here, and instead of wave 2 ending at here, we would have it here. So we would have this as W, then 3 waves into X as a running flat here, not taking out these lows here, and then again another possibility for a so basically this was a double zigzag here. So that is very much of a possibility, and that might be the right way to call that as a wave 2, just because again the time element here with the contracting diagonal, we are expecting this the length as well going down as we are going forward in time. So this third wave should be smaller than wave 1. Now if we are placing the wave 2 here instead, we could be stretching out this structure here. Sure, the wave 2 is kind of large compared to this wave 1, at least in time, of course not in retracement or the price value, but we still at least would get some more time for wave 3 to get here too. So I feel like this is still a much of a possibility if we are doing it like that. So we have to keeping these both the options open for now. At the moment I don't even see any kind of trades I want to be taking here. I'm still in my short from let's see, where is it? From here. We had the setup that I showed you on one of the videos here, why I took the short. We had this WXY getting tracked. We were getting to the 1-to-1 extension of that move, and this move here to the 1.236, and also the possibility of this being a wave B, as that was the expectation, at least at that point, having this as A, B and C to end that third wave. But yeah, that would be getting us right to the like 90% retracement. So we had quite a few things as a confluence here. Of course, the structure also had coming back to this previous area of consolidation, where we had some more volume rather than the volume we had basically from these tops here getting filled constantly. So yeah, that is the area I had my short, and I'm still running on that short because I'm not really sure what kind of structure this is. Sure, I could have taken, I think I have taken profits on that somewhere. I think, was it here or maybe here? I'm not sure, but somewhere I took profits on that, but I still have around the half of the position open at least, I think. But unfortunately at this moment I don't really see a clear structure here on Bitcoin. If we are just taking out these labelings for a second, we can be focusing on more of the structure itself. If the count starts again from here, I think this looks pretty good as a 3-way structure. Is this another 3-way structure? Possible. This definitely feels like a three-way structure though, so I feel like we might have to call this a WXY instead of a running flat. So yeah, that is one possibility. Now if that count ends here again, then I feel like we would have to have that as the partner leg for this structure over here. However, again, if we are comparing the sizes of that, we can see that 0.618 is all the way down here. And even with the pivoting of any of these peaks, we can see that none of these structures really are giving us that enough of retracement for that move to happen. So of course there are possibilities in which we could be labeling this as some kind of a, I think, some kind of expanding diagonal here, either from these highs here, oops, creating something like that, or these lows here, and some kind of a what is this, overthrow here. But yeah, it does not really make too much sense at the moment. So it is completely possible that we are retracing something like that, but I just don't see many plays to be had here. So I think I'm going to be sitting on the sidelines for Bitcoin at this moment, and only taking the trades on the very small time frame if I see some kind of pattern coming through. But at the moment, I just don't. This most likely is done here, and we possibly do something like that, and then again another three-way structure upwards to give some kind of partner leg here for this structure. But again, what that is part of, I'm not quite sure. So yeah, that is just my opinion. I'm going to be staying out most likely on the markets for at least today, and see how it develops, and see if I can get something in here, and maybe tomorrow again entering some kind of trades if the setups are getting through. But I think that is pretty much enough on Bitcoin at this very moment. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I think thank you for watching, and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you next video. Bye bye.